Good evening, guys. Hope everyone's doing well today. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was hecka sleepy, but today I'm so ready to get back into reading some more Homestuck. Sorry, let me turn myself up. Okay, yes. I'm so ready to continue reading some Homestuck. I've been waiting for this. I've been so excited. I'm really hyped. Alright, so to recap, we are working on getting Dave into the medium as Rose. We've set up some funky gadgets for our guy Dave. He's not in the medium yet, but we are working on it. And here we are. We've been bothered by some strange people recently with funny ways of typing, funny colors, you know how it be. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that's happened. I also made sure, at the request of a viewer, to get the unofficial Homestuck collection, and we're using that today. I installed the mod where it removes certain slurs so that we don't have to stumble over those anymore. And it looked pretty promising. It said that they've preserved the original intent behind each of those words, so I'm interested to see how that'll turn out. Hello, welcome. Let's begin, I guess. Let's get right into it. Okay. Who is this bothering you? Oh my god, this voice is gonna be really difficult for me. Let's scroll down a little bit. Oh no. This voice is gonna be so hard. Maybe in the future I'll get a guest to do this voice. Hey, hold on. Stop crying in your mom's beverage. She hates you and has left you forever. Now I'm confused. On the surface, this appears to be another contrivance from a troll desperate to offend. But Jean said you wanted to be friends, and if you knew me, I suppose your remark could be construed as a ploy to elicit agreement. And soon, rapport, not that it would actually work. God, you really do talk too much. So which is it? Ooh, your text smells good. Is that lavender? You smell words? You don't? Right. Aliens. I forgot. Yes, it's easy to forget, given our rapport, and how much we really have in common. I forget that you humans actually communicate with speech instead of releasing clouds of fragrant gases, smelling each other's sentences. Gross. Hahaha, so gullible. You'll believe anything I tell you. Of course we talk, dummy. Still not sure if I'm being courted or trolled here. I'm gonna go with the latter. I hate you all quite a lot. But I think the others will eventually realize that it'll be mutually beneficial for us all to work together. And so they'll probably be all friendly, like later on. By later on, you mean now? Yeah, that's probably what John was hearing, and maybe they'll even mean it and want to be friendly, but I intend to stay pissed at you forever. Even if I seem helpful. Hello, Lord Berserker. Thanks for stopping by. Then you're in luck. Because you don't. No, but I will be. The fact that I'll be helpful is an immutable fact I'm stating for the record. Does not mean that friendship is what is taking place here. John told you were moving backwards through time. Was he gullible to believe this? Or is the fact that I'm asking just further indication of my own gullibility? I'm not sure if that's a real word. Hello. Feel free to continue shifting the definition of the word to suit your convenience.
We haven't even been talking to you for long, like a few minutes from my perspective. If there are some of us who decided to start talking to you at the end of your adventure, like right off the bat, instead of at the beginning, like what's logical, then that's their stupid business. I'm staying linear, because weird time stuff gives me a headache. Oh, also, it's pointless.
Alright, let's continue milking my human gullibility and say I believe you. You're the sensible one who's decided to communicate with us in linear lockstep with our timeline in order to help us out. How can you help me?
You just entered your medium, right?
Yes.
Okay, does it seem like there's a subtle voice in your head urging you to do things?
Yes, it's not so subtle, actually.
Yes! For me too, it was more loud and clear than for the others. You see, we're meant to be best hate friends forever.
A beautiful soul grudge this cosmic was surely authored by the by the constellations. I feel like there was supposed to be some punctuation in there. What is this? It's Homestuck, my man. Read the title. It's there in the title of the video. It's Homestuck. It's a webcomic. Hope you'll enjoy it. Every time you're live, I'm drawing for a prolonged period of time. Well, I'd say this is great background noise for drawing. I was actually drawing before this, but I can't share my drawing. Absolutely cannot share it here. Okay, where was I?
They all thought I was crazy, but it turned out we were all in our own ways. That helped us realize the particular destinies the game put together for us. In the vocabulary of, like, the hyper-flexible mythology it tailors to each player group.
You mean, for instance, if a player were to learn she was a seer?
Yeah, exactly. Seer of mind, page of breath, knight of blood, maid of time, etc, etc, etc. 12 for us, but obviously 4 for you. And every session is different.
And this voice?
Oh yeah, it's an exile.
Exiled from what?
Took us forever to figure this out, because they aren't meant to be an obvious aspect of the game. They're on your dead planet. Just like they're on ours, years after its reckoning. Their role is to help you on your quest in some ways. The obvious way is by directly guiding your actions, but maybe the more important ways are these little things they do without even realizing it. Actions that complete loops in the timeline, cogs in paradox space.
Paradox space?
Oh hell. Listen, the universe will eat paradoxes for breakfast, and so will this game. Get used to it. By now you should realize this whole mess is a whole self-fulfilling clusterfuck. A huge...
Oh.
A huge orgiastic Mobius double reach around.
I'm starting to see that. So the exiles on Earth? Does that mean it's our goal to get back there too? To resurrect us somehow?
No. See, ironically, they get to do that after they're done helping you, that is. Your job is of greater consequence, to say the least. But part of their job is to rebuild life and civilization there, and if they're successful in thousands or millions of years, the technology is unearthed and the planet is ripe for seeding all over again.
You never answered the question. Where were they exiled from?
From the 2 kingdoms in the Insifosphere. Expatriated during the Reckoning. Former agents.
What are agents?
I think this will be more constructive if I contact you again in a little while, when you know more, so I don't have to explain so much.
When?
In a couple of seconds. For me. But not for you, sucker.
This is one of my favorite characters here. Gallows Calibrator. Meanwhile, the past pulls a mean double reach around. Oh, and we're back to Jade. And John. Look at his little scotch tape. That's so cute. It matches him. Ghosty Trickster began pestering Guardian Gnostic.
Hey, happy birthday, Jade.
Yay, thank you, John.
Ooh, okay, I got your present in the mail just in time.
Plus I sent Rose... Oh, I think we read this already. Okay, we read this already. But we didn't read Jade and carcinogeneticist's conversation yet. This is about John sending the present and forgetting that she's far away and that it'll take a while. Carcinogeneticist began trolling Guardian Gnostic.
Wait, damn it, don't block me. I mean, not that blocking me would do anything, but just listen. What do you want?
I just have to deliver a message and then I'll go. It is a message from you, so you probably ought to listen. This is nonsense. Every time I believe something you say, you laugh at me and call me a gullible human. It's so childish. Okay, fine, I admit it. I completely shit the bed here. I get that. And I can't promise I won't keep trolling you, because I will in weeks or months or whatever. I'll keep giving you a hard time, but see, that won't be present me. That's past me. Like, from like half an hour ago or so when I was more hot and bothered about all this, okay? I don't know what you're talking about at all. It's another prank. Whatever, fine. Think it's a prank, as long as you remember this conversation. See, we're trying to talk to you in the future, and it's important, but you won't answer us. So we talk to you way in the future to ask how to get in touch with not-so-future you. Are you following? No. I love that. Just... Nope. Head empty. She said to talk to you and tell you this. You know your robot? You mean the robot you think is stupid? The one you've mocked me for having on a number of occasions? Yeah, well, I still think your robot's stupid, but that's besides the point. Later on, it'll blow up for some reason. Doesn't matter why. This is the worst prank you've ever pulled. Quiet. Anyway, when it happens, you won't know what to do. The thing to do is contact us, and we'll tell you what to do. Why should I do that? Because that's what you told us to tell you. Whatever. Believe me, don't believe me, I did my job. I'm out of here. Then we read this already as well. Ooh. Who is this young man? The package from your pen pal appears again. You've been wondering when it was going to show up. It's been months since you last worked on it. Hopefully your friend has made the final modifications you require. You'll have to mail it to John soon so it reaches him in time. He's such a little guy. Ugh. Ugh. Lol. Well, I guess you're not too bad a troll if this is all you do. Just laughing and stuff. John, why would you laugh at a blind girl? You have no idea how much you disgust me. You're a total disgrace to the field of ectobiology. If we ever meet, I'm gonna cut your throat and listen to you bleed while I smell you die. This is probably the best example of trolling in this comic. I love this part. Gallows Calibrator like gets him to start laughing, and then she's like, "Why would you laugh at a blind girl?" You think it's time to change your chum handle? To what though? Gotta be something they'll never suspect. What's that thing she said you were disgraced to? You have kind of a hard time reading shitty leet speak in spite of your awesome hacker cred. Ah, there she is. PM. Follow the agent. You followed the authority regulator into enemy territory. It is a risky move, and this dark palace makes you very uncomfortable. But it is imperative you press on and recover that parcel. You brought along a parking citation. If confronted, you will say you are only here to deliver payment and leave. You have no idea where you're going. You're too nervous to ask anyone. Why does that dude have cat ears? He's so kawaii, what the hell? Take a turn somewhere and find an especially regal-looking red carpet. You wonder where it could possibly lead. Ooh. Wow, look at her. The Black Queen directs you to the office of the Archagent. He's in charge of the most tedious paperwork around here. Rose, I must leave now. This is the last you will hear from me. Find your sprite, realize your purpose. You return to a more typical mindset. You suddenly feel empowered to make important decisions on your own without supervision, parental or otherwise. Rose, sip martini thoughtfully. Such as this one. Just a tiny sip couldn't hurt. Me when I taste me when I taste wine. This is our first blood. I think this might be our second one. I can't remember. I believe it's our first one. Fourth exile. Suddenly appear. A windswept questant suddenly appears. Do you not like wine? I've tried it before. I tried really hard to enjoy it, but all I can smell is the alcohol, and it's not a very pleasant smell for me. Oh. Command John to put the carved tablet into a Pixis. You follow the command telling you to command John to put the carved tablet in the Pixis and type, John, put the carved tablet into the Pixis. You successfully do that, and he successfully does that too. Everyone is friendly and cooperative. Egg. What the hell was that? It almost sounded like a huge egg appeared in the sky and landed, and that someone mysterious teleported out of it. PM. Locate the Archagent. You find the agent's office, but he is nowhere to be found. You eye something on the desk there. PM. Grab the box and run. If you act quickly enough, maybe you can grab the package and get out of here before Can I help you? Mr. Noir tells you that the ticket had better be notarized and punched in triplicate and presented with the full $1 penalty plus processing fees, or you are wasting valuable time he could otherwise spend shirking his clerical duties. Ticket? Oh, this thing. Haha, look at that. You're holding a ticket. How did that get in your hand? It belongs on the desk with the others. No, you are not here to pay a parking ticket. You explain to the frightening man that you are here to pick up that green parcel. I drink whiskey for fun. Does that make me a villain? Yeah, I remember you mentioned that. Yes, it does. I confirm. You're evil. Jack makes it clear he would rather stab something to death than process the avalanche of paperwork needed to release the confiscated fright. Also, any legit courier would have had the pickup forms ready to go. In spite of how he's supposed to be dressed now, but isn't, he ain't nobody's fool. Perhaps an understanding can be reached. He gives you a hit list. Bring him the crowns. He'll give you the box. Ooh. Telling her to kill her own monarch for the package? Wow. Jack. Examine package. The parcel mistress departs with her mission of double agency. You wonder if she'll actually be so foolish as to attempt to uphold her end of the lopsided bargain. Make a policy of handing out Regisword and a hit list to just about anyone who enters your office. But you never think anyone's actually going to go through with it. You wish you would watch. She's a dead woman. You wonder why she's so desperate to acquire this package. What could be inside? Open it. Look at that face. Dave, punch some cards. You've leached more than enough grist from John to afford a punch Designex, which for some reason Jade put in the hallway, making it kind of hard to walk through your apartment, but whatever. You also have plenty of grist for messing around with the alchemitter to manufacture some new gear if you want. But you'd like to figure out what the jumper block does first. Jade keeps dropping a weird assortment of objects for you to captchalogue and punch. You've given up trying to identify any rhyme or reason to the thought process behind it. Dave, put a punched card in a shunt. You put the punched blender card in a shunt just for the hell of it and stick it on the jumper pins. The alchemitter is fitted with blender upgrade. This upgrade doesn't seem all that useful. Looks like all it does is grind up your totems. Use a punched Game Bro magazine card. The alchemitter is upgraded with the huge metal bust of this awesome bro. The device has been reduced to an utterly useless heap of shit. Time to yank out all the shunts and start over. Jade, draw the punch Designex. Your inscrutable thought process leads you to draw the punch Designex on your scribble pad. The pad recognizes the drawing, but there's no Designex around, and even if there was, it would obviously be way too big to captchalogue. Instead, the ghost image of the Designex is captured, along with its captcha code on the back. Send the code to Dave. Oh, he can't get out. Oh my god. Dave, here, punch this code, and then put it in the jumper shunty thing and see what it does. Okay. Dave, punch code and put it in the jumper shunty thing. So I guess this is just a built-in Designex, which is sort of cool, I guess, since I won't have to go downstairs and bang the hallway door into the thing and squeeze through every time I want to punch a card. Because of course you couldn't have just put it next to the alchemitter in the first place, but then I have to go downstairs anyway to make totems to get crookside and stuff, so really, who cares?
Well, I think this is only one way to consolidate all the gizmo features. Hang on, I'll give you more codes.
Draw the holopad. You don't have nearly enough grist to deploy the holopad, whatever it does, but maybe you can get it as a freebie upgrade to the alchemitter. Looks like it worked! You love your scribble pad. Dave, upgrade alchemitter with holopad. The totem pedestal is converted into a holographic projector. It projects an image of the item the punch code represents. Seems useful for previewing an item a code will produce without spending the grist on it. You test it out with the blender card. But it still renders the alchemitter unusable, at least without further upgrades. Draw the totem lathe. You capture the lathe, the ghost image, and apply the upgrade. Now the holopad projects a program of the totem the punch card will create. This appears to turn the alchemitter into a one-stop shopping hub. You just punch a card, stick it in, and get your item. Nice. Draw the jumper block. You get the code for the jumper block extension to upgrade the alchemitter with the jumper block extension? Okay, that's kind of a crappy drawing, but it seemed to work anyway. Upgrade. This is getting a little abstract, but it appears to economize on space. Now all I have to do is stick a card in the slot to apply an upgrade. Don't have to bother with the shunts anymore. Draw the IntelliBeam laser station. This thing looks kind of complicated. Damn it! Capture log enlarger. Grab the enlarger from your dismantled photography lab. Upgrade. Apply the enlarger upgrade. Draw air conditioner on roof. Ghost capture the huge air conditioner you gave Dave the code to mess around with. Make air conditioner unit. Size of the object you make is now variable. The bigger, the more expensive, as one would expect. Make a tiny air conditioner. This is totally not a waste of time. I agree, I need one of those. Find the car. Oh. I got a little, achievement or something. You find your father's car near the base of the rock pillar. It is surrounded by caution tape for some reason. You are reminded to be cautious. You cautiously inspect the vehicle. To no one's surprise but yours, the package and the game are missing. Someone is bugging you. Look at his dorky glasses. What a little nerd.
John, it's me again.
Who?
Oh, that's right. The lead-speaking blind one. Go away. John, don't make fun of my handicap. Which one? The blindness or the lead speak? I am sensitive about both. Sorry. You can make it up to me by letting me help you. Wow, you drive a hard bargain, but no. Before you keep typing more stupid O's in that word, just listen and do what I say. Because you're gonna eventually anyway. Because you're a nice guy and kind of a total weenie pushover. Yeah, well, whatever. You're a huge... Oh, man, whatever. What do you even want? I am motivated by self-interest to help you advance more quickly. Because I've got your whole adventure right here in front of me. Do you have a braille screen or something? Shh. Anyway, the point is, it's long and boring, and you could stand to skip some steps.
Oh no. I don't really understand. So you can just see my whole future there, right? By just like scrolling around on some computer thing that lets you pick what time to talk to me? How can you be bored by my long, boring future when you just... Why don't you just scroll around to wherever you want like the other weirdos are doing?
Okay, I can do that. And I guess I am. I guess what I really mean is, I just want to mess with you. Okay, that sounds really great and helpful. I mean, mess with the timeline. My friends all think that you can't really change anything. That your timeline we're chat hopping around is set in stone, no matter what we say or when we say it. And they're probably right, but I don't care. I want to mess with it and taste what happens. Sounds dumb, but if it means you're gonna help me, then go ahead and help me, I guess. Let's get you to the gate first. It's not far. I sniffed out a map of your planet.
Well, you got a map? Where did you get it?
John, we are so much better than you in every respect, it's ridiculous.
Can I have it?
It's huge and mostly irrelevant. Here, let me draw you a small section of it, showing you where to go.
Okay. Gallus Calibrator sent ectobiologist the file goherejohn.gif. Nice. Okay, okay. Look at that map. Excellent, thanks.
This is the worst crap I've ever seen. What am I looking at here? It's the best I can do. Okay, sorry, but it's useless. What's with these colors? I picked ones that smell nice. Couldn't you just, like, crop the world map? I thought you guys were the best. Shut up, my map is fine. Look, it's not even that far away. I'll lead you to it. It's a big pipe. You jump in, and the wind will take you to the gate. It's a shortcut. You mean the breeze? Yeah, whatever. Let's get moving, John. Are you ready to fuck up the timeline?
Sure. Rose, Strife. Chalk Imp, Marble Imp. Dropping tofu cubes. Let's go. Lime Ogre. Look at the little cat. Just hanging out. Woo! Look at her go! Knit the scarf. Ride the ogre. Damn, look at that! Rose, answer Dave. I'm building up your house. By the way, why do you live in this weird compound? Do you host East European industrial raves? Never mind, the point is, I'm out of grist, so if you're done whipping that ogre like a rented mule, maybe you convert it to a grist windfall. Right now, the spoils would sink. I don't know, the beach thing first, I guess? I don't know, beach the thing first, I guess? Unless you were planning on sailing that ogre down the Mississippi with a runaway slave. And then what? What do you mean? You kill it, release a shitload of grist, maybe take one of your needles and puncture the base of its skull. Does it even have a skull? Or a brainstem? Can you find that out? That sounds malicious. What? But you just rigged the thing with an Oedipal harness and rode its torso like a log flume down the magical rainbow. That was self-defense. Murdering a wounded behemoth in its sleep strikes me as unseemly. This is bullshit. It's an unfeeling monster who gives a fuck. Maybe you could replicate a pillow I could use to smother it. Make it a clean hit. I would use one of mine, but they've all mysteriously gone missing. Wow, fuck. Okay, you can either kill it for the loot or wait a couple hours for Gristtorrent to steal more Johns. Then again, I'm pretty busy. I'll be pretty busy in a couple hours, so make up your mind. Does John know you've been sapping his grist yet? No, but he's still got a ton, so screw him. Hold on, someone's messaging me. Yeah, me too. Dave, answer troll. You command the seer, so you may have some insight into her disposition. Who? The one who is a little snooty. Oh yeah, sure. I command her alright. I'm like Pimp Master Hustle Daddy of all snippy book shrews. That's an exotic title. I thought you were the knight. Wrong. What do you want? Have you found her demeanor to be chilly? On a basis of personal interaction that hypothetically extends beyond the context of a short-lived and lackluster trolling effort? What the hell? I thought your familiarity with her may allow you to furnish me insight. She and you are familiar, isn't that right? She perhaps even regards you with endearment. You have no idea, dude. She's so in my grill. It's like a stray hot dog that rolled down there, and now it's just too much trouble to fish out with the tongs, so you just watch it like crack and turn black. This is a common sort of practice in human courtship. Watching oblong meat products tumble into places that don't belong. Man, wait, what's this about? You have a thing for your don't you? Don't deny it, bro, it's obvious. Am I being accused of falling prey to the human dysfunction of amorous inclination? So terrible. What a transparent dodge, all hiding behind your alien shit. Just admit it, you want me to help her win her over. I would just like to gather some means of gauging her sincerity. Okay, well it's easy. For everything she says, take her to mean just the opposite. See, not everybody always means literally what they say the way John and Jade always do. Maddening. How do humans forge meaningful relationships using such communication patterns? Perhaps it is the human riddle that is truly the ultimate riddle. Oh my flipping Christ. Okay, if you want Rose to dig, you gotta leave that crap in the shitty sci-fi novels where it belongs. It was not a sincere remark. I have been practicing your human sarcasm. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe even too deadpan, but it's a start. Keep at it. Very well. I am beginning to feel as though I am the only one working on our friendship. Ha 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 ha, yes, you're on a roll. That was sincerity. Oh. Alright, look, if you want to keep her attention, you gotta pull out all the stops. Reverse psychology, mind games, all sorts of Machiavellian bullshit. I mean, unless you're really smooth and inherently likable like me, which you're not, then keep saying the opposite things. It's kind of like an obtuse alien way of getting it, but yeah, be like an antagonism ninja like her. I don't know, you sort of reminds me of her anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. Could be a horrible thing, though. It sounds like you are advising me to troll her again, which I have tried. It proved to be a fruitless endeavor. Yeah, guess I am. Guess I'm saying be a less shitty troll. Okay. I believe I understand how to proceed. Good luck, bro. Wingman Dave, let's go. Rose, answer troll. Hi, so you get bossed around by the knight. Okay, given that, I have a question. Who? The one who's supposed to be cool, I think. The sunglasses guy. Why would someone wear sunglasses while using a computer? I didn't say anything about a computer, but yes. I thought the same thing about how asinine that is. So, you know that guy, I know that anyone committed to such avocation could only be striving to mask a severe insecurity complex and likely harbors a crisis of self-image. I've been known to lend my charitable attention to such people, but only bossed around by them insofar as the psychiatric professional has cause to humor the demented for analytical purposes. Or maybe as a lab chimp commands a zookeeper's interest in its shit by forcing him to duck under its trajectory now and then. Okay, wow, I didn't understand those things, but I mean Dave. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, given that, I have a question about him. I want to know about his emotional vulnerabilities and what are the tender spots and all those devices he employs to conceal them, like all the things he says he thinks are funny. Tender spots? Your word choices are so evocative. Is your design to couple with this gentleman? Whoa, no, whoa, okay, no. That just made me feel really upset to think about. I just really want to try to bother him. It's hard. If you're trying to get his goat, you should know he only stalks the animal in the first place for ironic purposes. No, I'm not really interested in his earth goat, but if that was a figure of speech, then I guess that's okay. Then we're agreed. You're hell-bent on literally seizing his shrill-bearded livestock. I'll help you. If you really want to burn him, I recommend poetry. What? Poetry, as in like those human word bunches? Yes, they're the most delicious bunches we have. I suggest you serve those crisp bunches of honey and verbal annihilation to him as part of a complete breakfast. Oh, and will this breakfast injure his shrill barn beast? I mean, this figuratively, just to be clear. A deft cluster bombing of the sort will leave nothing wriggling except the raised earth. Except sulfurous tresses while it cracks and turns black. You mean like the surface of an overcooked protein object? Yeah, I suppose what I'm saying is, drop some hard, peer-reviewed motherfucking science on his ass. Some seriously government-funded shit. It will destroy him. Ah, yes, this is the idea that I like. Your obvious cunning with words should depend Strider with such a vivid Empyrean tempest, another regional sonic boom is a certain inevitability. But even so, consider me at your disposal to help craft a comeuppance of such unqualified devastation the angels will weep pearl strings of little urban fellows cantillating an unbroken chorus of oh snaps. Please, I think I'm perfectly capable of manufacturing these alleged dope human rhymes and starting some sick fires. I don't need your charity that you said you lend to earth monkeys who toss around poop or something like that. You're pretty snooty. Thanks for your help, but I don't need your help. Adios Toreador, blocked tentacle therapist. Unblocked tentacle therapist. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to block you. just mocking him at the end, just to pour a little bit of salt on the wound. Rose, answer troll. Your dark-spectacled friend has advised me on a more effective method for trolling you. I think his contention is that the strategy will have the opposite of the intended effect and participate a sort of bond between us that is established in mutual antagonism. What do you think about this? I think you're shrewd to have recognized his ploy as sabotaged, and you've earned my compliments. Ah, see, it is working already. What is? I've listened to his advice, and I've resolved to modify the approach slightly. I know what I have to do. What we have to do, really. What's that? Remember the first time we spoke? Yes, but you said it wasn't the first time you spoke to me. Will graciously admit my embarrassing skepticism, however. This is your second conversation with me, but it is my 7th with you. And when exactly does your maiden encounter take place? That's next time. So to clarify, if the matching of my first with your second is denoted by 1 equals 2, then the sequence would be 1 to 2, 2 to 7, 3 to 1, 4 to... Yes, and the rest of the sequence is simply 4 to 3, 5 to 4, 6 to 5, 7 to 6. Unless my future self stowed another conversation in between one of those, which is entirely possible. But I don't want to think about that. Why is it that when the subject of temporal mechanics is broached, your sparing troll intellects, etc., etc.? See, that is what I mean, Rose. You are not as dumb of a girl as I was initially led to believe. You mean based on the first impression I am apparently about to make in our next conversation? Yes. What could I possibly say that will leave such an imprint? That is why I have contacted you now. I will send you a copy of our first conversation directly from my chat log. Since conversation with a very stupid girl, not text. Wow, okay, straightforward. I know my voices for these two are really similar, but they're really similar characters, so hopefully you can maybe tell the difference. I guess being forced to cooperate with a stable time loop is the only plausible explanation for my remarks. Yes, and then I found it sort of curious that during my next conversation with you, your various mental endowments and wherewithals were not as they seemed. I suspected that the stratagem might be a counter-trolling measure, but then was not so sure, and further examination grew warrant. What if my countermeasure is to choose not to transcribe this dialogue accurately in the future first place? But see, I have edited the copy already in ways that will remain secret for now, but you will discover once you type it. So you are destined to edit it no matter what, and what you submit will be what I once read regardless. The exclamation point. Scroll up a little bit. Unless I decide to copy it word for word. Yes, unless I lied about editing it in the first place. Either way, through knowledge of what you will say, I have precisely engineered the nature of your transgression. So your trolling strategy now is to put idiotic words in my mouth through the machinery of temporal inevitability and cause me to excruciate over how to subvert the transcription? Yes. While being perfectly upfront about all of it? Yes, I suppose just that sarcasm all the time seems laborious to me. I'll admit, it's a more advanced tactic than I gave you credit for. Yes, and the providence of this antagonism ninja vice grip pinching your larynx has already begun to supply my purpose with fruit. The chilly frost shimmering on our tree of human friendship has begun to thaw. Mixed metaphor aside, usually ninjas don't announce what they're doing as they're doing it. Like when stalking an emperor to assassinate him, or befriend him. But that's fine. I guess the only point in this question we haven't exhausted is, why? Why the convoluted artifice? Today I've raised insight into the human psychology of friendship development. By allotting you your side of the conversation, I'd last have you at the advantage in your view, and you will seek to reclaim higher ground. In successive conversations, 4 to 3 and 5 to 4 and such. Your demeanor will be terse if not saturated with disdain, and it will cause me to be confused and question your motivation. But now I know your motivation because I am supplying it here and now. They will be simple acts of friendly human retaliation. So you're not only rigging the first impression I make on you, but orchestrating my revenge for the rigging as well? Yes, it seems friendship for some humans is a basic aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. That's an interesting take on it. But now I know for sure Dave isn't behind this plan. It's too complicated. I don't understand. Who better to coordinate such events than the Knight of Time? You're awfully quick to his defense. Are you sure you don't have a thing for him? It's okay, bro, you can admit it. I'm hopping to 8-8. Hopefully you will have long since discarded this train of thought. Okay, I'm going to talk to my dead cat. Ah, there she is, our Grim Auxiliatrix. I don't remember what it said. And we're back to Dave with a little bird next to him. Answer troll. Oh, working on some artwork. Awesome. This is different, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, my bromo, I'm gonna hate reading this. This is the worst part. I hate this. Okay, my bromo sapien, are you ready? To get straight in, flat down, broadside, school fed up the bone bulge by a dope spec trinked out, smother fudging troll. Don't care. Okay, let me organize my notes here. Okay. Turn on some strict beats, baby. It'll help to listen to them while I destroy you. Oh my god. Why? Adios, Toreador. Why do you do this to me? When the police van busts me and pops the trunk, he's all surprised to find I'm toting sick Billy. Whose goat is that? He asks while he stops to thunk. Okay, good rhyme. About it, and I just say it's Dave's, you silly goose. But then the man says, Goose, where? Let me see your hands. And I say, shit, sorry, I didn't know it was Honk-tra-band. These are some advanced rhymes. I don't know if he's got the flow, but... Wow, okay. I'm getting off the point, which was about this hot mess, Dave, that you got landed in. Like the cop I mentioned, but instead of your badge and your gun, it's your ass that you handed in. And then got handed back to you, because that's how humans get served. And guys like you deserve to understand that it's a circle and horns in your butt that got branded in. Before I gave your ass back to you, I did that, is what I mean. But I mean, getting back to the point, or maybe two actually. The first is you suck, and the second is how I smacked you fully. Oh yeah, that rhyme was so ill. But no, just joking. Let's see. How can I put this tactfully? I mean the points on the horns on my head coming at you through traffic, aimed at the target on your shirt that is red. Oh, let's click on the. Oh. Okay. We're about to get mad hornographic. I mean, sort of like a graphic crime scene, not like anything sexual. Whoa, never mind. Okay, getting back to the actual tactical vernacular smaxical. I'm forcing you to be licking and liking, grab my horns, and start kicking like you're riding a Viking. Oh my god. I hate this. Because I'm your bully and you're not in charge. You think you're in charge, but you're not in charge. I'm in charge because I'm charging in your china shop. Breaking your plates and stuff, which I don't really know what the fuck plates are supposed to represent, but fuck. It's just that you think you're the cock of the walks hot shit, but in fact you are not. More like you are... I don't want to say this word that many times. Something that rhymes with the cock of the walks hot shit, but is so much worse than the cock shit. So given that, let me be the first to say act like you're gold from Prospit when you're really cold shit flush from Durs. Those bars don't even make sense. We haven't gotten to that part yet. You just started some sick fires, bro. Yeah, I'd say those were some pretty sick fires. I hated reading that. John, take shortcut. Flirp. That's quite the sound effect. Oh, there goes the bunny. Reunite with your loving wife and daughter. Oh, he got it. Oh. Give dear sweet Casey the bunny. I got a present for you, Casey. It's a little dirty, a little rough around the edges, just like your dear old ex-con dad, with a heart of gold. Oh, it's a clip. I believe it's a clip from the movie, so we won't play that. The movie is called Con Air, if you guys want to look it up. Surrender to overwhelming emotions. Aw, how cute. They're just like, what the hell's going on? Answer CG. John, the wet bag. What the wet bag of human horse shit to the face do you think you're doing? Oh my lord. No wonder all you losers fuck up this game so bad. What? I'm just acting out a scene from an awesome movie and having some fun. What's wrong with that? What kind of crappy Earth movie is this? Stupid rabbit asshole screws the pooch. No, it's about these criminals on a runaway plane. And they gotta be stopped by Nick Cage and John Cusack together as a team. Oh, okay. That actually sounds pretty good, I guess. It is sweet. So sweet. I think you would probably like it. I've heard of John Cusack, I think. Wasn't he in Serendipity? That was pretty great for a human flick. Oh man, that sucked so bad. Okay, I don't see how we're supposed to be becoming friends if you recoil from my olive branch like I'm wiggling a gnarled tree monster's dick in your direction. Don't you have alien movies from your alien planet? Yeah, of course, we have tons of movies and they're indefinitely superior to your primitive cinematic Neander thrashings. Okay, so what is a really good one? You'll probably laugh if I tell you the name of one. Well, I already laughed when you said the name of one of ours, so who cares? Okay, fine. One that is amazing and is a classic is where numerous vigilantes confront peril. One of them betrays the others, but it turns out to be the plan all along. Several attractive female leads provoke romantic tension. 4 major characters wear unusual hats. One holds plot-critical secret. 47 on screen explodes, resulting in demise of key adversary. 6 to 20 lines that could be construed as humorous. Wait, is this the title? It goes on. They tend to be more literal and informative than your titles. How do you even say them in casual conversation? Well, we don't, obviously. It's like someone says, hey guys, why don't we go see a movie? And then everyone just ends up there, watching it, not saying it. That's dumb. John, try to think outside your minuscule cultural bubble for a change. Okay, I just think it's still cumbersome and completely illogical. Yeah, that's what happens when you start running out of movie titles after racking up thousands of years of film history. You know, I think your civilization just didn't mature enough or something before letting this Earth Arabian you call a genie out of the bottle. Must explain why it sprouted such a miserable crop of players instead of basically gods like us. Well, I've got one of your godly players helping me now, so we can't be in such bad shape. What are you talking about? GC gave me a map and showed me a shortcut. What the hell is she doing? This isn't what we talked about at all. Hold on, let me ask her about this. Okay. Now she's just over there giggling at me like an imbecile. What are you two up to? Why are you in cahoots now? Ow, fuck. Okay, she just walked over and punched me and said it was from you. Sorry, I guess? I told her to stop these shenanigans, but it seems like whatever she was doing with you, she already did a while ago. From my perspective, at least. I don't know why you guys are doing this to yourselves. All this time jackassery, it's giving me a headache. Okay, if you talk to her again when she tries hatching more plans, give her a message into the past for me. Okay? Tell her to polish my heaving bone bulge and set a table for fucking 2 on it. It's for our candlelight hate date. I like how you guys have basically resorted to trolling each other through us. Fuck you. Oh, did you talk to Jade yet? Jade? What? Why would I want to talk to her? That's what you said you wanted to do last time you talked to me. I don't know. Oh, damn it. Are you sure? Yeah, you told me, dude. Want me to pace the conversation? No, God, no. I hate it when we start going down that road. Okay, this is gonna require further investigation. I've gotta go. Okay. Next time you talk to me, you might want to tell me to calm down first so I don't just block you. Back then, I won't really want to hear from you. Okay, I'll do that. Later. Answer GC. Yeah, I'm sure you can use context clues to try to figure out what that phrase might mean.
John, stop hugging those salamanders and being so stupidly adorable. We're on a strict cheating timetable here. Wait, who are you talking to now? Is it one of us? Is it me?
It was Carcino.
I bet he's confused and grumpy.
Yeah, sorta. He has no idea what you're doing.
I hear him over there banging on those keys. I think this whole thing is just a way to vent some frustration. He has no purpose yet. Not like you and me, John.
Oh, he said to give you a message.
Oh?
He said he wants you to touch his bone lump or something.
What?
And that he's pretty much basically in love with you. Sorry if that was really loud. And that he's pretty much basically in love with you.
Wait, did he actually say that? In confidence?
Yeah, I don't know, pretty much.
Can you copy exactly what he said?
Oh no, we're not going down that road. Besides, it was a private conversation among private gentlemen colleagues. Also, you're gonna punch him.
I am? When?
Oh yes, in your future. But in your pretty soon future, I think. It's when he says stuff to you and then you laugh at him.
But I'm always laughing at him. How will I know?
Also, he says you said it's from me.
From you? Do you want me to punch him, John?
I don't care. I'm just a timey-wimey messenger here. I'm sure many highly justifiable and well-deserved punches will be thrown in due time.
But let's stick to the game plan for now. John, take a look at where the shortcut took you. Turn around.
Turn around. Ooh. It's kind of spooky. Big castle-looking thing. Oh, wow. What's that?
It's your denizen's palace.
My denizen?
Every planet has a denizen that lives deep underground, sleeping and guarding a huge grist hoard.
Okay.
The way down to its lair is through the palace.
So you want me to go down there and kill him? Won't that be kind of hard?
Ordinarily, you have absolutely no chance at your meager level, but you have an advantage.
Oh?
Usually how it's supposed to go is, over the course of your quest, you'll wake the denizen, and then finally go through the 7th gate, which is the only way into the palace. Then you go down and fight the denizen, and kill it, releasing the horde.
So, what's my advantage?
You won't bother waking it. You'll skip right to the 7th gate and find its lair, and kill it in its sleep.
Okay, what's the point of releasing the grist horde? Is it just so I can make tons more sweet loot?
No way. The horde contains so much more grist than you could ever use in an alchemitter. I mean, you could, I guess. But that's not the point. It's for the ultimate alchemy.
What's the ultimate alchemy?
Nothing for you to worry about now. See that gate over by the broken bridge? Go check it out.
Alright. Examine the gate. Oh, our little salamander friend followed us. So this is the 7th gate? That'll take me into the palace and down to the sleeping denizen?
Nope, this is just a simple return node. There are lots of these around. Just hop in. Don't worry, I'll get you to the gate soon after that.
Hop in. Oh, we're back in our house. WVAR. Prepare a gift for the WQ. Oh, we're back in Cantown. Oh, they made a crown for her. Wow. Such craftsmanship. Oh. Ooh, because she has to kill her. Meanwhile, in a long discarded memory, a parcel mistress seeks audience with royalty. A flurry of disquieting happenstances related to the adored sovereign. With no other options, her counsel is all that's left to be sought. She's so badass, look at that. Oh. Abdication is never ideal, but in the face of inevitable conquest, conceding ground can supply the only remaining advantage. The final hope for victory lies in patience and planning. The White King, of course, can be found on the battlefield. His crown may be retrieved there. The ring must be designated for... Designated? Eh? It's designated, right? Must be designated for protection. He will supply further instruction on the matter. The royal duty has been accepted. And in time, fulfilled. Oh, back to Rose. Consult with Jasper Spray.
Meow.
Is that all you have to say? Purr, purr, purr. Thought you were supposed to be more helpful after your resurrection. Like a ghostly spirit guide. Wise, if frustratingly cryptic? Purr. Actually, cryptic behavior would just be welcome at this point. This is just insane. Should I report to the others that my Colonel Sprite is a lolcat? Maybe Dave can take some screen captures and overlay some poorly spelled captions, assuming he hasn't already.
Meow.
What are you doing there, by the way?
I'm fishing.
Oh, so you can talk.
But sadly, there are no fish, I think. They were all eaten by the denizen.
Who?
It ate everything in the ocean and got so full that it took a long nap. No, there is surely not a single living thing left, which is too bad because I'm pretty hungry.
I think there might be some tuna in the cabinets.
Well, good idea. We'll look there. Burr, burr.
Jaspers. The message you gave me years ago before you disappeared. What did it mean?
Meow.
I don't understand. Is there some meaning to these responses, or are you just being obstinate?
You will understand when you wake up.
Am I asleep?
Yes. Rose, I'm just a cat, and I don't know much, but I know that you're important, and that you are what some people around here call the seer of light. And you don't know what that means, but you'll see it's all tied together. All the life in the ocean, and the shiny rain, and the songs in your head, and the letters they make. A beam of light, I think, is like a drop of rain, or a long piece of yarn that dances around when you play with it and make it look enticing. The way that it shakes is the same as what makes notes in a song. And a song, I think, can be written down as letters. So if you play the right song, it makes all the right letters, and those letters could be all the letters that make life possible. So all I have to do is wake up and learn to play the rain. Does that make sense, Rose? Sorry I disappeared for so long.
Sort of. It sounds like you aren't exactly in complete command of this information yourself, so I won't press you on it for now. You're a pretty good cat, Jaspers. I missed you.
Purr, purr, purr.
Rose. Pastor Jade. I spoke with Jaspers. I didn't understand what he told me. He said I'll understand once I wake up. For some reason, this made me think of you.
Hehehe. Yeah, I bet he's right.
We wouldn't happen to be talking about awakening in a sort of breezy philosophical sense, would we? Is my dead cat concerned with my enlightenment? Should I prepare to shed this coil of ignorance and suffering?
Wow, no, I don't think so. He's being a bit more literal than that. What did he say?
I doubt I could reproduce the statements with fidelity. It's like listening to a 5-year-old describe a dream. Content manages to take a back seat to the simple heart-warming spectacle of the moment.
Well, what he meant was that you have a dream self, who's supposed to wake up whenever your real self goes to sleep. We all do. The 4 of us, I mean. But see, your dream self still stays asleep when you go to sleep, because you haven't woken up yet.
I think I get it. I take your dream self is wide awake when you sleep?
Yes.
And would I be out of line additionally in presuming this has been the case for many years, at least as long as I've known you?
No, you would not be out of line. In fact, I'm asleep now.
That was to be my next wild presumption. So when I wake up, I can look forward to being able to message people in my sleep too?
No, only I can do that, because of my robot.
Oh, right. I forgot about your robot. My short-term recall seems to eschew the profoundly ridiculous.
You guys can probably make up your own, I guess.
But you need to wake up first for it to matter, and maybe by the time it happens, you might not even need them. I'm not sure if necessity is a concept I'd associate with such a contraption, even under some of the more obscure scenarios imaginable. But good to know, I guess. Here's another question, which I'm sure would look stupid once I finish typing it. If my dream self is asleep, does that mean she's dreaming? And if she is, who's dreaming the dream? Her or me? Okay, well I don't actually know how to answer the second part, but yeah, she's dreaming. She's most likely lying in your bed troubled and restless about things burdening her. Which is to say you. Things about who you really are and what your purpose is. But you can't start figuring those things out yet because you're not awake, because you're not ready yet. That's why you have such terrible dreams all the time, Rose. Okay, how do I wake up? I'm sure it would help to start piecing together the clues to nudge your subconscious. Or maybe face some things you haven't faced yet. I don't know, it's for you to find out. Maybe the stuff you wrote on your walls can give you a clue? What stuff? Didn't Dave tell you? Tell me what? Are you saying he said I defaced the walls of my room while not appearing to be cognizant of the scrawlings? Like John? I really hope that's not what you're saying. It might freak me out. He said he was going to tell you. Hold on. Pastor Dave. Strider, I need you to do me a favor. Can you take a picture of my bedroom and send me the file? For no reason in particular. He's not answering. Yeah, he's pretty tied up right now. Can you hassle him via Suburb and tell him to talk to me? Bop him on the head with a puppet or something? No. He made me promise not to bug him while I'm asleep. Can you do it anyway? But he'll find a way to be clever and make me punch myself in the face again. Did he tell you what I wrote on the walls? Wait, what? Oh, he's climbing up to get it. Await further instruction.
John, see that big piece of junk there?
The rocket pack?
Yeah, capture like that and send me the code. I got the codes for all the other Earth craft stuck inside it from your friends. In different times, when they were feeling cooperative, I can make it work for you. Okay, but you can't just subtract the object codes from other codes. It's like mathematically, ambiguous. Like just reverse and oring the flower pot alone could make hundreds of possibilities. Subtracting all three could be millions. Yeah, well, I'm not saying anywhere near as huge of a dork as you or that I understand any of that. Computer codes taste to me like lots of tiny needles and batteries. Wow, what? Giving all these codes to our hacker guy. Oh man, you have a hacker? I bet he's the best. Hackers are always the best. Well, he sure thinks he is. Who is it? Have I talked to him? No, he says he doesn't want to talk to any of you ever, because he hates you. But he'll do this, because he won't be able to resist the challenge. Okay. Be right back then.
Capture like rocket pack.
Okay, here. Thanks. Wait, are those kind of seemed like random key bashings. Are you messing with me, John? No. They sort of are random. But it's the right code, I promise. Oh, okay, be back in less than 1 second. Pachoo! Hello? What? Thought you said you'd be back then in less than a second? It was. I gave you the code. It's Pachoo. Took a while for him to figure it out, but gave it to you instantly from your perspective. Why would I make you wait? That'd be so inconsiderate. Oh, I just thought that was you going off to get the code, making this kind of rockety noise or something. I don't know. Because you're kind of goofy. Well, you're kind of... welcome, you ungrateful Earth horse's noisy butthole. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This is just a stupid code, I'm sorry. Are you right? Are you sure it's right? It seems kind of obvious. He was convinced this is the right code and had some unflattering things to say about the intelligence of your species for not being able to figure it out. Which I will keep to myself because unlike you, I actually have some fucking manners. Blah. Oh man, I got so served. Blah. I'm unfazed by your human bluss. Anyway, if it was so obvious, why didn't you guess the code? Well, you see, the explanation is perfectly simple and scientific. It was because shut up. Shut up is why. Guess I'll make this rocket now and see if this dumbass code actually does the trick. Okay, John. Once you make it, I'm sure you and your underdeveloped bone nook will be able to figure out what to do. Talk to you on the other side.
Make rocket pack. Hey, it worked! Answer Dave. Okay, I'm in.
In where?
The medium.
Oh, already?
What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn hours.
Huh, I guess time flew by while I was doing other stuff. How'd it go? With you and Jade, I guess?
I don't want to talk about it. Imagine the worst day of my life, just stood up and clinked a glass like I was about to give a speech, and took a shit in my dinner and passed out with his pants down.
Ew, dog, ew!
Yeah.
So nasty. Gross, dude.
Shut the fuck up. What are you doing?
In a rocket pack and I'm about to blast off into space.
Okay.
Should be sweet.
Need some advice. My Colonel Sprite, which was this brainless feathery asshole with a sword in it, turned into this bigger, ghostly feathery asshole with a sword in it. Seems to want me to prototype it again. Not sure what to do.
Have you asked Rose?
She's asleep for some reason.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I saw her there. I'll tuck her down. Looks like she got smacked in the face with a pillowcase full of snooze wizard's beard dander. It's obviously fucking prime time for swiping some shut-eye about now. Like a few hours in her stupid magic quest. Anyway, what do you think?
I don't really know. I mean, it's supposed to be like your ghostly spirit guide or something. Unless you have the remains of a wise old dead grandparent lying around. I'm not sure what to tell you.
Okay, fine, but it seems to be suggesting something here, and I guess I'm kind of weirded out by its suggestion.
I don't know, just do what it says. It knows stuff about the game, so it probably knows better than I do. Gotta go. Gonna blast off to the 7th gate and, win this game, I guess.
Okay, well, it definitely sounds like you're fucking something up over there, but alright, later.
Later.
Capture like Casey. This is absolutely no place for children. You take dear sweet Casey into protective custody. Oh my god, you can put living beings in your capsule log. That's insane. Who's my favorite character? My favorite character hasn't shown up yet, but right now, it's definitely John. I love this little guy. Blast off.
Pachoo!
There he goes. S. Dave. Accelerate. Oh. Ugh. Might be. I forgot it'll start immediately. I need to switch my sound setting. Oh my god. Why did he put Cal in the sprite? Oh! Badass. Look at that. Yeah. Woo, look at him. The Gyclops. Nice. Sorry about the sound. I have a feeling that was like all over the place. Consult with Cal Sprite. Shut up. No, just goddamn it. Please. Just once. Shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. And then he said that. Bester Rose. It's got the iPhone shades. That's it. I can't take it anymore. It was such a huge mistake prototyping Sepulchro with this useless, mind-numbing jackass. I'm going back. Already? What do you mean already? Shit took 4 goddamn months or something. I don't know. I'm kind of losing track of how long it's been with all this time hopping. Sounds like you're making a rash decision based on a temporary abrogation with a laughing puppet. Thought we planned to progress as far as we could before you went back. To gather information and avoid repeating mistakes. What else is there to know? We lost. We can't finish the game with a dead heir and witch. Well, we don't know Jade is dead for sure. Yeah, well, she had a big fucking meteor bearing down on her and we never heard from her again. Or the trolls for that matter. After they tricked John into skipping way ahead and getting his ass handed to him by the denizen. I guess once they managed to sabotage us, they were done with us. Since John died, he couldn't get Jade in on time, so whether she's alive or not, she's as good as dead from our perspective. Only thing left to do is change all that. Are you sure you're ready? You'll remember the plan we discussed? It's not much to remember. I go back and tell John not to be an idiot and get trolled like such a gullible stooge. I don't know what he was thinking. Even we couldn't kill one of those things yet with our higher levels and all our sick gear. Still seems hasty to me. Maybe I'm just not as comfortable with time travel as you. Nah, it'll be fine, don't worry. After you go, what do you think will happen to me? Will I just cease to exist? I don't know. Maybe your whole timeline will? Maybe. Maybe. Is there a chance it'll continue to exist and I'll just be here, alone forever? I'm not sure which outcome is more unsettling. The thing with time travel is you can't overthink it, just roll with it and see what happens. Above all, try not to do anything stupid. What do you think I should do? Try going to sleep. Our dream selves are kind of operate outside the normal time continuum, I think. So if part of you from this timeline is going to persist, that's probably the only way to make it happen. Okay. Hey, you might even be able to help your past dream self wake up sooner without all that fuss you went through. I think the true purpose of this game is to see how many qualifiers we can get to precede the word self and still understand what we're talking about. The true purpose is to make a sprite that doesn't make me want to flog myself raw with my own brainstem. Anything else is gravy. My past self can wake up sooner. Maybe I'll be the one to visit you first this time. I'll fly by and remind you that you're already awake and don't know it. Yeah, that'd be cool, I guess. I'm gonna go now. Good luck. Verse. We're back here. We read this already. Wait!
What?
Don't go yet, something's up. Ugh. Okay, it's me from the future.
Huh?
It's me. I just appeared from the future, wearing a rad suit. He says don't go or you're gonna die.
Lame. What kind of gullible stooge do you think I am?
He says, I don't know, gullible enough to trust a lead-speaking troll who wants you dead and strap on a rocket pack because she said to?
This is like some terrible April Fool's prank, but 13 days too late. Remember, you were talking to the pranking master.
Okay, that was probably the dumbest thing you ever said just now.
If future you is real, then why don't you let me talk to him?
Do you hear what you're saying? Oh my god, this guy's me. If I get him to talk to you, you're just talking to me again. Jesus, it proves nothing.
Hold on, someone else is bugging me.
John, stop being a tool and unbuckle yourself from that piece of shit. If our friendship means anything, you listen to me in past Dave. This is future Dave, by the way.
Wow, you're really pulling out all the stops for this stunt. Using your phone and a computer at the same time to message me? You're kind of going through a lot of trouble, actually. I don't know why you're bothering with this.
Yes, exactly. Why would I bother? This sort of cornball horseshit is your cup of tea, now mine. Don't make me track you down through time and stop you in person.
You can't track down through time what you can't catch. Pachoo!
Oh god, did you just blast off?
No, but that would have been sweet if I did just then.
Okay, well, just don't, okay? I'm turning this timeline over to past Dave and helping you stay alive and do this thing the right way this time. Just stay on the ground for goddamn fuck's sake.
Okay, I guess.
Oh. Jumped in the Sprite. Wow, look at that. Hey, sup?
Pachoo!
This is stupid. Pester Dave. We read this already? Prepare for nap. You bundle up your knittings into a cozy nest. You aren't all that tired, though. It's hard to imagine falling asleep without the luxury of a Harley's narcolepsy. Future dream rose. Cease to exist. Ooh, we got an S page. Let me turn down the... Okay. Dave Sprite. Troll GC. Don't talk to John anymore. He's an impressionable doofus. Your plan didn't work. I mean, it did, but then suddenly it didn't. So you might as well quit trying.
You smell like orange creamsicles.
What? Your aliens do even have orange creamsicles?
Of course, what kind of awful civilization wouldn't invent orange creamsicles? Not one I'd want anything to do with.
Okay, pretty far-fetched, but whatever. No more hijinks from you, because I'll make sure they won't work.
Obviously, I knew it wasn't going to work. My friends have been talking to John since the future, your future, where he's not dead, so there was no way what I did was going to kill him. I just wanted to mess with him and stuff.
I don't think you're following. You did kill him, sort of. Then I went back in time to stop him.
Yeah, I guess there was a chance something like that might happen.
Alright, but did you guess that by trolling John to his crave and making me splinter us off into an alt timeline that you were basically complicit in making our timeline go the way it was supposed to go all along? Where future me is now helping Dave and we are all just playing, and our actions ultimately lead to the trouble you're all in now, thus leading you all to troll us incompetently?
Oh. No, I did think of that.
Yeah, see, none of you ever thinks anything through. Who's in charge of timeline management there? I gotta give him the business.
She doesn't want to talk to any of you, and has misgivings about this whole thing. Not all of us are that enthusiastic about trolling you guys, and the ones who are sort of suck at it.
Well, at least you got John to off himself, so I guess you're not totally incompetent like the others, like that awful rapper.
So John actually did what I said?
Yeah, I'm telling you, huge pushover. He will do what you say, unless it happens to be for his own good, then all of a sudden he has a tough nut to crack, go figure.
Now I feel kind of bad. You sure I can't talk to him, even if it's just to apologize? Would that be okay with you, Sir Brave Knight?
Yeah, that's fine, I guess. No more coy bullshit antics, though. Not even like that idiotic, angry winking emote.
Or what? You're gonna hunt me down through time? Oh no, no.
Yeah.
You do realize I'm way higher on my echelon than you, even if you are from the future? Are you sure you want to get your clock cleaned by a blind chick?
Okay, even if that's true, I just merged with an impaled orange goddamn bird. Now I got all these crazy powers.
Ugh, self-prototyping's so dumb. This is why you screw up so bad. Always bending the rules like that. Oh well, can't stop you now, so you might as well drop it. Hey, Dave.
What?
I've been researching some of your Earth soap operas. Is this you?
Oh, jeez, fuck no. Why would that breathtaking douche remind me of me at all?
But he has a fiery personality, sort of brash and impetuous, and in your face, like fire itself.
Now I know you're bullshitting me. Do I seem like the kind of guy to accept a magic ring from Whoopi Goldberg to awaken some egregious homo fantasy for a ripped blue dude's mammoth eco-friendly bulge? That guy's an asshole, needs to be dealt with in a duffel bag and whipped something ungodly with a bamboo shoot.
Who's Whoopi Goldberg?
Who cares?
Okay, I made some modification. This is so you, Dave. Come on, admit it.
Perfect. Got the shades? Perfect. Okay, yeah, this is pretty much fucking spot on. You're actually a pretty good troll. As long as you don't bug John, I guess. That's all there is to say on the matter. My friend just told me it'd be a combination of Solix and John, and I don't know what to think about that. That's quite an interesting combination. I'm not sure.
Thanks, Dave. To be fair, I'm sure every one of us wishes we thought of future self-prototyping first. So, you're not really all that terrible.
Chill, Dave. Look at those two chill dudes. They're so chill. How are we doing on time? I think we can read a little bit more and then we'll stop. Who are you talking to? Just telling a troll to step off. Okay, cool. So now that you're Sprite, do you know everything about the game? Well, I know a lot anyway, because I'm from the future, but yeah, I know more stuff now. Like, things specifically meant for sprites to clue players in on. But packaged in these, like, I guess riddles. I'm supposed to be cagey about it, but I don't really feel like it. Ask me anything, go ahead, I'll give you a straight answer. Alright, here goes. Why are we so fucking awesome? That's the best fucking question anyone's ever asked. Yeah. So, is everything cool with this John business? Is he gonna be okay? That's up to him. If he decides to wise up and listen to us, if not, then we just bail everyone out yet again. Okay? Well, the gear you picked up should let you breeze through the first couple gates, even at a low level. Later you'll unlock the ability to bring your sprite down with you, and then we'll take care of shit together. So then I guess just mess around and let Jade build up or whatever. I'm gonna go kill some time. Maybe draw some comics. Like what? I don't know. What's the last one you did? I was in the middle of the Nacho Party arc. Oh yeah, I gave up on that halfway through. Yeah, that was sort of the plan. Making a 10-part story about nachos is always a bullshit idea. Let's do some brainstorming later. Blow everyone's minds. Yeah, sure. I know I'm doing the exact same voice for Dave and Dave Sprite, but they are the exact same person, so... Meanwhile, hundreds of pages ago, you open the package. There's something suspicious inside. Something suspiciously dirty and smelly. It's a stuffed bunny, much like the one held hostage, briefly, by Malkovich Cyrus the Virus, while taunting hard luck protagonist Cameron Poe, and strikingly similar to the one scooped up from the soot of a burning Vegas strip by Cage's Poe and offered to his daughter, a gesture symbolic of a tattered exterior surrounding a heart of gold. Poe wasn't much to look at, but he was a good man. But no, it is not merely like that bunny. According to this note of authenticity, it is the very same bunny. This is so awesome. Included is a note from your best bro, Dave. So hey, since it's your birthday, I had to get you back for the sick memorabilia you got me, so I got you this god-awful thing, and now I just know you're standing there flipping your shit over it, so you're welcome. It's an actual gross bunny in the movie, so that means Nick Cage actually grubbed it up with his clownish, no-talent fingers. I would suggest you put it somewhere and display it ironically, but I know you're dead serious about this ridiculous shit, so you probably sleep with the damn thing and nibble its ear and stuff. The weird thing is, that's what's cool about you. You're this naive guy like Pinocchio tumbled ass backwards off the turnip truck and started liking Ghostbusters. When the fairy godmother kissed your nose or some shit, you turned out to be not made of wood and also pretty cool to talk to. One day your gooberish ways are gonna land you in a jam, and I know I'm gonna have to get you off the hook, but it's cool. I got your back, bro. We'll meet and hug, bump, and get each other's filthy wife beaters that much filthier. So yeah, peace, dog. TG. Aw, that was sweet. Oh, he's like remembering that. Reconsider. Get pestered by Dave. Did you blast off like a spazzy douche yet or what?
Yeah, of course. There's no way I wasn't trying out the sweet ride.
God damn it, what do I have to make you do to believe me? Fist bump my future self till I get bloody knuckles and write you and even sap your birthday note in my own blood? On a Back to the Future poster?
Relax, I'm not going through the gate. I'm just flying around, having a good time in the sky.
Okay, so you believe me then? About future me? And like, him turning into a floating swordbird?
Okay, I don't know anything about that. But it doesn't matter. You're my best bro, and if you say not to go, then I won't go. Hey, can you hold on? I'm getting trolled again.
Oh man, and if we've just concluded anything, it's that talking to this D-bag should be priority number 1, so yeah, go right ahead. Okay,
be right back.
Ooh, I think maybe this is a good place to stop, actually. I'm getting tired of reading this. Doing these voices. Yeah, I think this is a good place to stop. Yeah, and the one after this is an S page, so we should be good here. Alright, yeah, that'll be it for today. Just like an hour and a half. Not super long. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Tomorrow I'll be playing Minecraft with some other VTuber friends. So I'll be streaming it, but if you want, you can check it out from a different POV over on the Hyper Online YouTube channel. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. I gotta edit my schedule. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for joining me today. Yeah, I'm excited to keep going with this. We have our rest day on Thursday, Friday, and then some other stuff on the weekend. Check my schedule on Twitter at DevilFeathers. I'll upload a more recent one, an updated one. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Wait, my end screen. Okay, bye-bye.